Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Hey there, adventurers. Have you ever dreamed about partying a mile offshore in Hawaii? Well, today we're exploring the famous Kaneohe Bay Sandbar with Kaneohe Bay Ocean Sports. That's a mouthful. So Kaneohe Bay Sandbar, it's a 3-mile long, 1-mile wide sandbar. It's located in the Kaneohe Bay and it's about a mile offshore. Stick around until the end. I'll give you my favorite parts, my least favorite parts, and I'll give you my overall score of this excursion out of 5. So what can you do on the sandbar? Well, the list is pretty long. You can walk around, you can look at the fish in the reef, you can snorkel, you can paddleboard, you can kayak, you can take a tube behind the boat. Some of those things you will have to reserve. You can lay on the floating dock that's out there or just relax. There's kind of something for everybody. We chose the Kaneohe Bay Ocean Sports for our adventure. We went with the morning excursion because one, the tide's supposed to be lower and the waters are supposed to be a little bit calmer. Here's what it was included. It was a boat trip out and back from the harbor. There was non-alcoholic drinks. There was donuts in the morning. There was alcohol for purchase. You can also BYOB, but it'll cost you $20 to bring your own cooler. They provide all the equipment for the activities, some of them which will require a reservation, like I said before, along with guidance from the friendly staff. There's even protection from the sun and seating at picnic tables inside the boat. And then plus you have live music on the way out and on the way back, which is pretty excellent. Before you head out, you want to make sure that you pack the essentials. You need your swimsuit, sun protection, reef safe sunscreen. You'll need SPF shirts, hats, anything to protect you from the sun. You want to make sure you have those. Sunglasses. I would take water shoes. Not everybody in our party did have water shoes, but I did take them. There is some rocky areas that can be a little bit tough on your feet. Underwater camera, I took my GoPro with me to get really close to the fish in the reef, which was cool. Towel, cooler, water, snacks, and a cooler with your beer if you want a BYOB as well. Let's start from the dock. There's a small general store for any last minute necessities. There are also breakfast options there and bathrooms. Bathrooms are not the greatest, just heads up, it is at a dock. Parking close to the boat departure is actually only a timed parking. I think it's only 1.5 hours to 2 hours, so make sure you're parking farther away from where the boat leaves. So you can plan accordingly. The check-in process is really seamless. Everybody has to sign a waiver, so you have to make sure you get that to everybody in your party. And then they also assign picnic tables by groups. So it wasn't just everybody kind of going wherever. They had all of the groups in very specific places on the boat, which was actually helpful because there was 14 of us, and sometimes that can be a mess when you're going with a large party. So the boat trip out to the sandbar takes about 20 minutes. The staff was very friendly. They were very helpful. They were prepping a lot of things while also taking orders, giving out donuts, drinks, things like that. So that was great. And the live music out and back from the actual sandbar was just an added bonus. Once you reach the actual sandbar, water shoes, like I stated, are kind of a must because there are rocky areas that can be a little tough on your feet. The floating dock is great for kind of lounging and just hanging out, maybe taking in some sun. The reefs are teeming with fish as well, so make sure you take that camera so you can get some really nice shots of the fish swimming around in the reef. The water is reasonably warm. It's really calm as well, as inviting, is perfect for snorkeling. There was lots of people snorkeling, kayaking, paddleboarding as well in the general area. They did have a volleyball net. I didn't actually get to play, but there was some people playing volleyball, which was really cool. And then the tubing behind the boat looked crazy and fun. I do think you need a reservation for that though, because I don't think it was just like all hands on deck. So make sure if you're looking to do that, you get a reservation. So after all the activities are done, it's just another 20-minute boat ride back to the harbor. Once again, live music again, everybody's kind of relaxed at the end. I think we were out in the sandbar for close to 3 hours. I don't exactly remember for sure. You can certainly look it up on the website for the excursion. I'll tell you the exact time frame. But 20 minutes out, 20 minutes in, and the in and out boat rides are they're very similar. So what was my favorite part of the entire excursion? I would say seeing the fish in the reef was definitely my favorite part. I'm so glad that I took my GoPro with me with the underwater scuba housing. I didn't really have to do that because obviously they're waterproof, but I did anyway. My least favorite part, I didn't really have one. This entire excursion was absolutely smooth from beginning to end, from parking all the way into getting on the boat, the way they did the check-in process, having assigned seats, going out, enjoying the sandbar. It was just super relaxing. So my overall rating for this is a 4 out of 5. I thought the excursion excursion was really nice. Like I said, there was no major hangups. I thought the staff was extremely friendly. On the boat ride back, actually, we were talking to one of the staff members quite a bit about just the general area and fishing and things like that. So they're all super helpful, super friendly. The live music in and out, it was just a really relaxing time. If you enjoyed this overall review, I have multiple other Hawaii specific videos that are tied inside of this one playlist. So we were there for 10 days, 5 in Waikiki and 5 in Kauai, and we did multiple things and stayed at 2 different places. So I have reviews of both of those places. Certainly check them out if you're looking to go Hawaii, and I will have a 10-day kind of itinerary as well in a lot of these videos and let you know kind of what we did. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, leave them down below and we'll catch you on the next one.